everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. This is the second time this season that these NFC rivals will square off, and it promises to be a good one. It always is when these two divisional foes get together, especially the second time around when there's a score to settle from game one. It's the Giants going up against the Redskins. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards on the ground. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
They'll need to... And now with a play clock winding down, Ben back, and who's going to call a timeout? They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Giants will be set up with a 1st and goal.
And that's been a pretty darn good drive to start things off here in this game. Move the ball downfield well, and after that run, they're set up at 1st and goal.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Manning. That's complete right around the 8. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Offensively, the starters for the New York Giants, and one guy that's definitely hoping to stay on the field more this year, Victor Cruz.
And they would love to have him on the field. Just 6 games played over the last 2 seasons, starting with that horrific knee injury. And then he came back last year, had a calf injury that sidelined him for most of this.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Rashad Jennings with touchdown number. Number 8 on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A first down throw for Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Slot man moves right. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, Cousins. And Davis with it left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Fresh set of downs here. First and 10, Cousins completes it right side to Dodson. A gain of 6 there on first. Cousins now on 2nd down. Caught on the right side, Reed. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll begin the drive with Rashad Jennings. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run again with Jennings. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So just 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Daniels. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here's Vereen. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. It's caught. Shepard. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Giants have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff as they take over here 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. I got 8. 3-19.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well, and most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down, 8.
Double tight. 4 down. Check. Leopard. Check 3.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. First step aside. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader as a rookie in yards per punt, Tress Way on to kick it. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They start the drive with Jennings. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost them 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Manning now on 1st down. And Daniels has it left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down now after the pass completion. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing now is Manning. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. It's hauled in by Shepard. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
To throw is Manning. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
12 yards to go on third down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing is Manning on third down. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
They come out here in the eye. This is Jennings. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 on the play there. And it'll be a New York first.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So it'll be first down here after the run. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. So now a 1st and 20. Manning now to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to air one out. It got his man complete. It's a big play. Cousins to Jackson. 54 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Check. Here we go now. Detroit.
That was 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Another pistol look here. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Steps away to his left. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. 3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2nd down following the run.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Dotson with a grab over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Play action now. Cousins. Try to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice...
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The Redskins offense now. They head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
As a general rule, when you take a deep shot down field, it's usually a timing pattern. Quarterback in the pocket and looking to hit his receiver downfield. But when he has to move outside of it, timing off and gets thrown off. And on that play, that caused the incompletion.
On second down, Cousins again. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come up in an offset eye. They run the counter now on first down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Leon Hall, the former Michigan man, in on the tackle. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Mike 53.
Second down, Cousins. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy. Who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Little motion now from the tight end. 1st and goal here from the 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
shift together here from the D-line. Cousins now on second down. That's caught at the 2. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action. Cousins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
I mean, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. On second down, here's Manning. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Following the interception, Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And New York set to take the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run with Darquan. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Manning, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's Brad Wing now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jackson. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Seven yards to go on second down. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Now let's go.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 8 yards there on a 1st down. Back now at FedEx Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come up in an offset eye. On first and 10, Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
4 down, check. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. 53 is the light. Go.
Again, it's Cousins. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cousins on first down. Docks him with a grab over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Detroit now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green. Over.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They run it here with Thompson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
Second down, Cousins. Being chased out left. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now it's the backup Smith. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And Hopkins' kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a play fake here on first down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it, and the Redskins scoop it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
They don't get in, but the clock keeps moving. So, Brandon, it might actually be to their benefit if it takes them a few plays to actually get it in the end zone.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. So they're on the 5-yard line here, second down and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end, Reed. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will push his way forward. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Manning to Beckham, a big play there. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now a first down following that long gain. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read. And look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for Redskins touchdown. Short throw pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.